Am I enjoying my holiday? I most certainly am. 6 days I've been here. Loving every moment of it. Fuerteventura is not for everybody. You know, it's a quiet place. So what have I been doing? Not a great deal really. Get up in the morning, have a shower, sit on the balcony, have a coffee, watch the sunrise. And I'll go and have breakfast. I'll go sit on the balcony for a bit, you know, let the food go down. And then I'll go for a walk. That's where I am now. It's about 9 o'clock, I think, somewhere around there. And I'll go for a walk in different directions, so it's not all the same. But yeah, I'm enjoying it here. The hotel is absolutely fantastic. So what do I look for when I get into a hotel? Well, the first is the attitude when you walk in. You know, what are the staff like? I got in late, about 10 o'clock at night, gagging for a coffee, something to eat, and she says no problem, we'll open the buffet bar up for you and for the late arrivals. So coffee was on tap, cold drinks, beer, food. So there's the first positive. Like I said, I've been 6 days. 5 days. This is my 6th day now. And the staff are fantastic. Reception, maintenance crew, cleaners, the bar staff, the restaurant staff, they are all accommodating. They're all kind. They all speak to you. They're always smiling. I don't know if that's their policy or just they've got a good group of staff. But the hotel, to me, it's 10 out of 10. I can't fault it. The rooms are brilliant. And the good thing about it is when you shut the patio door, is you don't hear the screaming from the pool, you know, with the kids. So that's a great positive. You don't hear the people in either room, each side of you. The seating area is fantastic, clean, no tears or rips or stains on it. The bed, you get about 4 people in it. It's like 2 3/4 beds stuck together. You know, you could really starfish in that and not touch your partner. Bathrooms, you know, they've got soft closing toilet lids, so they have gone out their way of people slamming the toilet seat down. The shower, you've got a normal head shower that you can pull off and wash all over your body, or it's got the rain shower, which is fantastic. And it does come down really, really hard on you, although you can turn the pressure down on it. It's fantastic. It's got everything you need in there. You've always got tea and coffee on tap in your room. If you run out, you just go down to the restaurant, pick a bit of milk up, some coffee, sugar. You can get food from 8 in the morning up until about 8:30 in the evening, so that's good. Free bar. It's got 3 different pools for the kids. You know, it's got like an adult pool that's quite deep, little paddling pool for the kids, and then another pool, I suppose, for both really. Yeah, so the hotel's fantastic. When I go home, I'm already looking at booking again to come back here, because I love it. It's quiet, it's peaceful. I think the reason a lot of people don't like Fuerteventura, it's not so commercialised, it's not so busy. I'm probably in the busiest place, although I'm out of town. I'm sort of southeast, which is great. You know, for me it takes about half an hour to walk into town. But if you're fit like this bloke running along now, you'll get there in 5 minutes. And there's several ways you can go. You can go the way I'm going now, up to Oasis Papagayos, and then turn right, and you're at the very bottom of the town, and then you can walk all the way down. Or if I come out my hotel, turn right, there's 3 or 4 ways you can go there. Or you can go straight down to the beach and use the beach path. And when you've got weather like this, either one will do. But what you have got, and we'll walk past it. Yeah, every now and then I thought there were bus stops. And they're not bus stops. It's somewhere you can get it, you know, if you're walking here where there's no shade, you can actually get into it and take a breather. And the other thing you got to watch out for is that path I just walked on, then I had to go to the left because you've got a cycling path. Now, it's not just a cycling path for push bikes. You've got all these electric scooters that come zooming down on, so you've got to make sure you're not walking on it. Because they don't stop. They bib the horn once, if you don't move they just knock you out of the way, which is fair enough. But then what you've got to watch out for, not all of them are like that, some of them are just black, like the one across that road, that's just black, that is. There's no markings on it, it's just black tarmac. So don't stand on them, because if you do, you'll wish you hadn't. You know, push bike over there on one. So if you haven't got a bell, you know, it's like stepping on the road, isn't it? So I've had to get used to that. Traffic, you know, driving in Fuerteventura or any of the islands, or even in mainland Spain, you've got to get used to how they drive. They drive fast and close up your rear end. When it comes to crossing the road, you're crossing it like there's a crossing up here, and they come at you and then stop all of a sudden. They don't slow down, they just ram the brakes on. It's just crazy. And then as you're crossing, they carry on. So you got to get used to that. But it's not a negative. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. So I'll just go for a walk in the morning, top my suntan up before it gets too hot. Once I was doing the same thing every day, but something pretty similar. But like I say, this one, I just want to chill out. And I've not met one drug dealer yet. You want to buy drugs? You want to buy drugs? Not met one, not even in town. Gran Canaria, Puerto Rico. No, I will never go there again. I don't need to. So my next holiday is probably going to be here again. Now I've got to take a breather in a minute because my back's playing up. People say, why don't you get a scooter now? I said, well, you've got to use your legs while you can. You know, don't just use any excuse to sit your ass on an electric bike or an electric scooter to get around. If you don't use it, you lose it. I don't want to lose my legs at the moment because of my back. So working it every day, although it gives me grief and pain. That's nothing. All these bikers, t-shirts and shorts, flip-flops, and then they've got a helmet on. Crazy. You know, you can get protective gear that lets air in. Now, I've had it in the UK. I've got like a mesh jacket. It's got elbow protectors on it, wrist protectors, shoulder protectors, and then the wind just whistles through it. So why they don't use that, I don't know. Because like I say to people, you've only got to fall over standing up and you're going to scuff your hands. Imagine coming off 30 mile an hour. Just don't make sense. And running in this weather, I don't see the point. That's not keeping fit. Burning your body out, that is. Like, she hasn't even got any water on her, so she's going to dehydrate quick and then drop like a sack of shit. But hey-oh, people won't learn, will they? You have to listen to the old, like me, that's lived life. Now I understand when my parents used to say, don't do this and don't do that. And you go, nah, I know better. Didn't do you any harm. Well, it did do them harm. But it's each to their own, isn't it? How you live, what you do, what your capabilities are. I suppose it's down to your body and frame of mind as well. I suppose anyone can do anything. I've always said that. I've always stated that. You can do anything. But we've all got limits. And some people try pushing past those limits. And that's when they end up getting hurt. There's kickboxing in there. Shall I go in and teach them a few things? I'm probably too old now. I'll probably be able to kick you in the shin. That's about it now. I've always said it doesn't matter how old you get, it's how knackered you get. You've always got one fight left in you. If I don't put somebody down within 2 minutes, I'm done for. You know, I've not just got mechanical spine fatigue, I've got heart disease as well. But it's a good sport, kickboxing. Fitness as well. And you've got a discipline that comes with it. You know, I think that supermarket there is the closest one to where I am. Unless you go down to the square, it's about the same distance. But on the map it says there's one just down the road from me, but there isn't. And by the looks of it, there never was. Oh, it's hot. I mean hot. There's a bench there, I'm going to go and sit on it. Yeah, the same. Fuerteventura, it's not for everybody. You know, it's pretty tame. Like, I've never seen anybody up this end eating or drinking, so I don't know how these bars stay open, because this is right down the bottom. And that dome over there is the one that I filmed the other day. saying it was a nice place, but nobody visits it. I did when I was here. You know, it was a lovely place. But then, you know, I think the worst part about that is when they close it down, they turn the irrigation off. So all the trees, shrubs and plants have just withered away in the heat and died, which is a shame. But there's only so much money you can throw at something before you give up and save money. Yeah. Look at that island. Don't get islands like that in the UK. Beautiful. Some of these new hotels, that one over there, it's not brand new, but it was there when I was last there 11 years ago. In fact, it wasn't 11 years ago. 2016. No, 2008. Or 2009. I think it was 2008 I was last there. And not that much has changed. And I'm glad really, because I like the fact that it's not so commercialised and so busy. But you get lots on YouTube saying, no, I won't go to Fuerteventura, nothing to do there. There's plenty to do here. Plenty. And I think this is I'd say it's the dearest place to holiday, but other things are cheaper, like taxes are cheaper. Deodorant, I had got some deodorant the other day, €3, which would have been, what, $2.60 in English? That's cheap. Although Rizzlers, Rizzlers are expensive out here. 90 cents for one packet. But cigarettes are cheap. Cheapest I've seen for tobacco is €11, which is about a tenner, isn't it? And that's 50 grams. No, 200 cigarettes for €28. 25 quid, 200. I don't really smoke tailor-made. I did in Gran Canaria. Now that one there is not hotels, that's residential, that is. You can tell by all the letterboxes outside and all the water meters. So they're all separate units. You know, some may let them out as holiday lets. I wonder if I can sneak into Oasis Papagayos. Like if I'm one of them. Because to be quite honest, you could easily, as a non-holiday maker, walk into my hotel and nobody would question you. Now I know the layout of Oasis Papagayos because I've been there, albeit 2008. But I bet I could get in there and walk round and show it you. In fact I will. I'll switch this off and I'll be back in a moment.